I've worked on AI agent these days, and it is definitely more about workflow than intelligence. Without orchestration and APIs, it's just a chatbot. There are tools I had no clue about. More about that here in Greenwich.
Something that I've definitely learned is stateless design in AI workflows. This week, I've refactored everything in my current project, which is like VA admin assistant for like small businesses. So I needed to implement a calendar scheduling, but I realized that when I was deploying it on Streamlit Cloud, Streamlit is a platform for quick deployment, for quick prototypes, and at the end of the day, it's not gonna give you production grade apps. So that's why the reason you refactor is because you want to keep everything separately. This stateless design is good for all the future operations you will want to do with your AI, production. And having that statelessness in the design of your production is invaluable, because at the end of the day, if you will come up with the idea that, like, to create something new, to create this research tool, to create this and that, you will be able to use that as a template and eventually take those scripts that kind of will serve you as templates. And if you will want to use something else instead of Superbase, it's not going to be dependent on Superbase. If you want to use Streamlit, then it's fine. If you want to use anything else for front end, that's fine. And it's going to be much more quicker. It will be easier to debug and everything. So this is one of those main lessons that I've learned. Look at those actually views over there. I can zoom out.
Teaching the model how to think instead of here's what it looked like last time gives it framework instead of template. I've learned this very well this week, and my advanced stack plunge is nearly good.
I'd like to outline here the structure of AI agent. And the first thing is front end. My choice fell onto Next.js. Many people compare React to Next.js, which is I don't think it's appropriate, because React is just a UI module for JavaScript, whereas Next.js is a extended framework, and React is just a part of that. So Next.js is bigger. So think about it as a Lego kit. React is Lego kit without any instructions, without any features, and Next.js is Lego kit plus instructions, features, etc. When it comes to front end, many people think that you need to have this UI of a chat box, but AI agents sometimes, most of the time, they're just dashboards or workflows, or simply silent background workers that quietly do their work. Second thing is Superbase. I'm talking about authorization and database. If you want to store users' data, like tasks, preferences, and stuff, you will want to have a database which will be reliably and securely storing that data. I've chosen Superbase for many reasons. One of them is actually RLS, which is row level security. It's a very nice tool because everything is secured and safe. Without storing that data in a database, your AI agent would always feel forgetful, and it kind of would be. Superbase, in that sense, is kind of memory brain for an agent. The third thing is APIs. They serve as orchestrators. They connect front end, AI logic, and API external APIs, which is something like Gmail, calendars, Slack, and etc. And insight about APIs is that agents are more about workflow automation rather than intelligence. The backend does this thing. It stitches everything together. It fetches the email, for example. It summarizes that. It stores it into the database and sends back to user. Without this orchestration, everything it would feel more of a like AI autocomplete other than autonomous AI agent. Number 4 on the list is AI logic. This is where RAG pipelines, LLM wrappers, all the logic planners live. Good inside is stateless versus stateful. What does that mean to stateless? I alluded earlier that this is a script module, whatever, which is treated independently, whereas stateful, it depends on conversation history, it depends on something else. So many AI agents now, they are stateless, but they give this illusion of being stateful because they retrieve the context from the database. It's a long story, but in short, AI logic is the 4th point in the list. And the 5th point is external APIs, which are tools like Slack, as I've mentioned earlier, Gmail, calendars, and stuff. Without them, the AI agents would feel just like chatbots because you fetch the data from those external APIs, and thus, your agent, which predicts just the next word, but it has the data, and based on that data taken from external tools, it processes the information, and this is when it becomes truly autonomous and truly begins to give you the results you want.